Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel, and today I'm going to be discussing possibly one of the most nerdiest subjects on the channel so far, and that's going to be data logging and how it can sort of improve your ownership experience with the car. So what is data logging? Well, data logging is essentially, as it says on the tin, logging data. You can log data about all sorts of different parameters on your car. You can do sort of boost pressures, temperatures, mileage, everything, literally everything. So what I like to do on my cars, particularly the Volvo, just because it's an automatic transmission and everything like that, is data log, to collect the data so we can see how the car is performing and how it's holding up. Now, the benefit of this is obviously if you have a nice baseline of data, which you get a nice average, say your transmission temperature, for example, it's constant, it's on average at this temperature. If suddenly that temperature either spikes or drops, you'll know that there's something wrong with the car. So that's one of the benefits of understanding the power of data logging, is how it can really warn you of something going wrong on the car before you even notice it yourself, or before it rears its ugly head. So in order to do data logging, I use this. It's an OBD reader, made by VPeak, and it was, I think it was about £15 off Amazon, this one. It's not going to focus. No. So essentially what you do is you plug this into your ABD port, and you can then pretty much read all of the data that your car's engine reads. So anything to do with transmission temperature, oil temperature, airflow, intake temperature, everything you could ever think of. So yeah, what we need to do, just to sort of explain the process of how you begin data logging. Obviously you plug this into your ABD, and then you need to take the car out for a drive, and not just a little short drive. You need to take it out for like a long motorway blast or something like that, just so you can develop what's called a baseline. And essentially what the baseline is your average temperature, so you understand what the car does when it is acting normally, when everything's hunky-dory. So what I'm most interested on this car with is the coolant temperature, engine temperature, also the engine oil temperature, also the transmission temperature, because it's an automatic car. I want to know that that transmission is healthy. So what we're going to do, well, what we'll be doing in the next video or next few videos, is doing that motorway run, and I'm going to do it with the temperatures displayed on the screen, hopefully, if I can work out how to do that. And then you guys can sort of see how data logging works and how useful it is. But yeah, so I'll use this, but I also use an app called Talk Pro. Now this app was, I think, $6.99 from the Google Store or the Play Store, whatever it's called nowadays, and it also is available on iOS. So if you're into your cars and you're into your sort of diagnostic stuff, definitely get hold of that, because it's a really, really useful tool. But yeah, it's got a function in it where you can obviously record the data, and it'll put it into graphs for you as well. So it's easy to interpret, which is ideal, to be honest. Otherwise I wouldn't want to be constantly going through different blocks of data trying to work out what's going on. So yeah, that's just sort of a brief introduction to data logging. I'll show you now where this plugs in the Volvo, and then hopefully either in the next video or the next few videos we'll be going out and showing you guys how to data log. So as you can see, this is the OBD port, just plugs in, just make sure I've got it the right way around, just like that. And there you are. As you can see, it's lit up, so nice and easy. Head on to Amazon, get yourself one of these. It's a VPeak OBD check. Oh, I've just dropped it now. VPeak OBD check. I think probably you could even get it by if you pause it and scan this code somehow. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give us a follow on Instagram as well at drivelife.volvo. Cheers.